and it's a girl in there talking about her card. Her card is not working, first of all. So she's in there, she's yelling at the girl because her card is not working. Red flag number one.
Hey, that's red flag number one for sure if I'm in the back of the line.
Yeah.
Second red flag is if I walk up to pay and you turn around and say, nigga, who is you? Bitch, my bad. I'll go right back to the back of the line.
I ain't paying for nobody that's talking trash. I don't care
at all.
I'll sit there and wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna let the girl behind you whoop your ass because she wanted to whoop her.
She did. So I was just like, the fact, I don't know what it was. Is it just I'm successful, so I want somebody that's less successful, and that turns me on because like she's, you know what I mean? Like she don't have nothing, so I can give her everything.
I think it's more so of he don't got no excitement in his own personal life, and she represents excitement.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Right. Disclaimer, no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Be careful. Wait a minute. What do you mean be careful?
I don't know who we didn't agree on that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with a brand new Tubi original.
Yeah.
That's
what it was. That's what it was.
This movie came out not too long ago, and I saw it, and it got taken off Tubi for some reason because we were going to do it, and we just ended up not doing it. But yeah, it is called A Good Man. And at first I thought it was written by Kamal, but he's just starring in it. It's written.
Yeah, I thought that too until I saw the credits. I saw Joe Smith everywhere.
That might be his brother. We've done other stuff with him before. I think it was that one movie where he, The Wrong One or something like that, where he was a good guy and he just slapped the old girl in the face. Remember that? That was.
You talking about Kamal?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when I was watching this. My wife was reading her book. She was trying not to watch it. So she say. And I was like, I can't trust this nigga. That the whole time I'm thinking of that. I'm like, it's gonna be a point where this thing will switch up.
You call fire on her.
and unlike that movie, she kind of brought this on herself.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, so
I want to say too, this movie. It's funny because Kamal Smith always looked like Brian Hooks, like to me in the face. Word. This movie is Adam and Eve. As far as the story goes,
low key,
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is definitely along the same line. But that, you know, you might as well say that's a lot of movies because a lot of movies just like starts that like that, and then it's like, oh, it ends just like this. But
yeah, so I'm not saying it as in they bit that. I'm saying
got you.
this is how you write your own version of a story that's already been told. You know what I mean? Because Adam and Eve ain't the first time we've seen that story either.
Right.
But it's among the same lines, but told different ways, and they're both good in their own way.
Right. So this story is about a man that he's like, it's funny, because at first I thought it was like a blind date, but it really wasn't. Like he's a real estate guy, successful, and he ends up going to a hood spot to get some hibachi.
Right.
And it's a girl in there talking about her card is not working, first of all. So she's in there, she's yelling at the girl because her card is not working. Red flag number one.
Hey, that's red flag number one for sure if I'm in the back of the line.
Yeah.
Second red flag is if I walk up to pay and you turn around and say, nigga, who is you? Bitch, my bad. I'll go right back to the back of the line.
I ain't paying for nobody that's talking trash. I don't care
at all.
I'll sit there and wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna let the girl behind you whoop your ass because she wanted to whoop her.
She did. So I was just like, the fact, I don't know what it was. Is it just I'm successful, so I want somebody that's less successful, and that turns me on because like she's, you know what I mean? Like she don't have nothing, so I can give her everything.
I think it's more so of he don't got no excitement in his own personal life, and she represents excitement.
Yeah, because what he had been through, because you know, after a while you find out that he was married before and that his wife cheated on him, right? So it's just like, all right, let me get into a situation with a hood rat.
So I don't think it was on purpose. I don't think it was on purpose, but she represents that side that he's not familiar with. Like I said, it's the excitement. It's something different and something new. So I'm imagining his wife before was of his world. That in this new ghetto girl, like I don't know. I think it's just opposites attract. Not for me though.
No, I feel you. I mean, I get the opposites attract, but it's not like opposites attract. Like I want somebody that's mean, that's ghetto. Like she pretty much showed him who she was in the first 5 minutes of them talking. They weren't dating. Well, you know what? Think about this. So he met her. She's mean. She ain't got no money. She's broke. We see that. Debit card messed up. She got an attitude problem, and she's confrontational. He asks her out on a date. She calls him, and then is late to the date and comes to the date with clothes that aren't up to par or whatever for the restaurant. Like that's 2 red flags. It's probably like more than that because it's like all the stuff she did at the restaurant and then being late. And he continued.
So I don't think that her showing up with what she had on, I don't think that's a red flag because he clearly knew she wasn't of that world. Like if nigga, you can't take her. You see she's a hood girl. You trying to take her to this fancy restaurant. You expect her to dress fancy?
I mean, I guess he wasn't trying to judge her like for not having no clothes. It's like, yeah, you broke, but every girl got like a nice outfit for something. Where your funeral?
I'm saying, so what she had on was good enough to go on to a regular dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Where would you wear to the hood funerals you go to?
She wasn't going to no hood funeral.
She been to a few of them, so just wear that.
No, I'm saying. So back when you was dating, did you expect the girl to dress up when y'all went out?
Yep.
Or to dinner? Like I'm talking about the way he was dressed.
Not dressed up like that. Like, but you know, just dress nice. Don't be like I just came from somewhere else.
You don't think she was dressed nice?
No, she was dressed fine. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she was just okay. Like I'm talking about, like if you ask me, like if I have a date with a girl, you know you're going out on a date with me, and you go somewhere else, and then you came there after that, that's kind of like, oh,
yeah,
but you don't really care about your first impressions or whatever.
I didn't get that vibe from what she was wearing. I got the vibe. She was just fine. That's what I'm saying. He was like, that's not good enough, and it'd be like, nigga, you got on a fucking a blazer over a hoodie.
He did have one of those hoodies that I mean, it was like one of them dress shirts that I really don't like. I actually have one too because I wanted to see how it looked. I was like, I don't like this, and it's just still hanging up in my closet. It's like one of them things that kind of like they look like this, but there's no hood.
No, it was a hoodie. It wasn't a hoodie.
Nah, it was like one of them joints that was like this. The collar looked like this. Yeah. No hood. and it looked like a sweater, and he had a jacket. It looked super uncomfortable. But what she had on wasn't bad. But I guess he told her that it was a fancy restaurant, and she came in jeans. I guess that was the only issue.
Yes, I didn't. So I don't count that one as a red flag, but definitely the first two was enough to be like, maybe I should leave her alone, or I'm going to accept whatever she gives me.
What about her showing up 45 minutes late?
I'd have left. After 15 minutes. You got me fucked up. Who the fuck you think I am?
That's fair.
I can buy you. Bitch, I paid for your food at the hibachi. You get what I'm saying?
He was waiting outside like he was waiting on the bus. I'd have been in the car. You know what's funny? I would have probably been like, let me see what time she got. I would have got there and I'd have been chilling in the car and waiting for her to pull up so I could pull off.
I would have sent the one text after 15 minutes like, you good? If you don't say nothing back, or if you got to let me know I'm running late. I'm not no fucking puppy dog. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you.
Yeah, nah. Not her. Not at that point. Nah.
Not her.
Not because of the way she looked, just more of like how she was acting early.
Because she hood as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm good. She wilding. She don't even want to take this seriously.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
So yeah, this nigga falls for her, like really quick.
Quick.
You know what I mean? Starts showering her with like gifts that she never seen. Like, girl, I got this boat. He bought her a car. Like he's just doing extra shit. Like sometimes
that nigga what money would do.
Yeah, it's just like, I know this is called a good man, but you're not a good man just because you like buying a woman.
And that's the problem with niggas that think they're a good man with money. It's like I always think like this, like if you think you needed that money to get her, you will lose her without that money. You got to think logically. Like a nigga with more money will walk up on you, say he looks in her eyes slightly better, and he got more money than you, she's gone. Nigga, you can't afford to. It's like, if I got to afford you, I don't want you.
That's true. Yeah, big facts. I was like, I don't want to have to keep up with this just in case shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got it one day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now it's just like, that's all you knew is me buying stuff for you.
And now I can't buy it, but this nigga can. It's like, it just be dumb. That's the dumbest way to get a woman. If you feel like what you got is the reason you got her, and now you feel like you the man because you got her, nigga, you sound stupid.
Yeah. You sound crazy, delusional.
And that nigga Chaos is fucking her in the closet.
Also, she don't know how to spell chaos,
which is hilarious.
You know what I mean? And chaos got a K in it. I'd have been like, check.
Hey, did you catch the mess up in the editing?
No. What did happen?
So when he got out of jail and he texted her, I'm talking about Chaos. In her phone, it was spelled K-OS.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then later on in the movie theater, when he texted her, it was spelled correctly, CHAOS.
Maybe she changed it later.
I was thinking, so when they did that, I was thinking it was actually what's his name? Kamal texting her, like changed it in her phone to text him because he knew how to spell it the right way, and she didn't.
I didn't catch that.
I caught it. I was like, that must have been an editing mistake.
Possibly, because it's like they would at least made it known that he changed the name if they were going to do that. They wouldn't have just hid that like as an Easter egg.
Right. I thought it was coming to that because I was like, damn, I just kind of like that. She ain't even spelling it the same. It was spelled with a K at first.
Yeah. So in your experience or whatever, right? Like, well, not even your experience, would you date a woman that says she has her ex-boyfriend was in jail and they broke up because he went to jail?
No.
You wouldn't date a woman like that, right?
The reason why I say nah is because she didn't. If they didn't break up in a negative way, if they didn't break up like I didn't want to be with him,
right?
Then it's possible when this nigga gets out of jail, them feelings ain't went nowhere.
He didn't even ask. He didn't even say, "Is he getting out?"
No.
You know what I
that
mean?
nigga was just like, and she was like, yeah, we had to shoot out all this. He tried to protect me though. It's like you still giving this nigga excuses, which means them feelings ain't with nowhere.
As soon as she would have been like, because he asked the question, he was like, "You miss him?" Yeah, I don't miss the drama. That would have been tell all for me. I'd have been like, "Yep,
that's it.
Nice.
No, thank you."
You waiting on that nigga? Like he come out, he gonna hit you up because you his only little piece probably, and I ain't going through it. I wouldn't even.
Straight.
I honestly didn't want to deal with a woman that had kids, only because I'm not dealing with no other nigga.
Yeah.
I'm
No
not.
baby
I was like, ain't no nigga dropping no kids off to me. I ain't dropping no kids off to no nigga. He ain't looking at me crazy. I don't got time for that kind of shit. I'm good. I'm straight.
You take my son video game, like, nigga, get out, man.
I wanted to have a conversation with you. Nigga, what? Talk to your son and talk to your ex. Don't talk to me.
Yeah. I'm not fucking with that. It's like he got to be dead. If she was telling the story, she was like, he dead now. That's different.
Yeah, that's a different story. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you know what I mean? We can go up there, throw some flowers on the shit, you know what I mean? Peel off.
Yeah.
But yeah, this, you know, once he got out and she was entertaining him at all, you know what I mean? I just knew where it was going. You know what I mean?
It was obvious.
Nigga, all it had to happen for her to just cheat was like, I don't even think they got into an argument really yet. Her and what's the name? He was just trying to give her stuff that she didn't really care for. Like, hey, you don't have to work no more. I want to start a family. I'm about to, buy this for you so you don't have to do this. And he was like, well, I don't want that. I want to do this. I was like, dude, it's almost your fault.
I think up until the point where she did cross the line, all of the lines, everything was his fault. She's giving him every sign. She's telling him what she don't want, and he's still doing it. It's like she's damn near trying to push you away, but you're not getting none of the hints.
Yeah, he did too much, man. I was like, you need to find somebody that is on your same level, I guess. But he don't want that. You could tell he wants garbage, just so he could, he could spray pretty much air freshener on shit. That's what he wanted to do. You can't put air freshener on shit. And
I mean, it's like the lifelong changes he's trying to introduce to her. If she's turning those down, that's all you need to know. She don't want kids, you do. She don't want to stop working, you want her to stop working. It's like these are life-altering things you're talking about, and she don't want to do them. That's enough for you to be like, okay, let's stop here.
Yeah. She did accept his proposal.
And that's what she fucked up. She said, I'm just gonna ride this out. I'll learn to love him. The fuck are you talking about?
Another red flag. You propose to your woman and she say, fuck it, yeah. I'm like, yo, give me my ring back.
Nigga, I didn't ask you wanted some donuts.
Right. Like, fuck it, yeah, let's go to Chick-fil-A. Like, what? I'm giving you this big ass ring that you ain't never seen, but she didn't care about none of that, nigga. Like, it's funny because I'm like, I think what she missed more, and this is just my opinion, I think it was just the sex.
It's the sex and the a lot of women like that I don't give a fuck attitude. Go ahead and do your deep dive, man. Break it down.
Man, I don't want to deep dive, man, because I know it's not. I can't speak in absolutes, and I can't say that everybody like this. But I just be thinking about certain situations, and I'm just like, there are women exactly like this. There are women that are waiting for niggas that are in jail. There are women that are dating niggas while they're in jail.
And they're all this type of woman.
Yeah, and it's just like, you don't want better for yourself. Like, this is better. This is enough. This is all you know, and you're okay with it.
You love the hood shit. You love putting your life on the line for stupid shit.
Yeah, it's just like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, when that nigga gets shot, don't. When you get shot, don't cry about it. Just take the bullet and die. It's just your life. You know what I mean? That's what come with it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't hang around that kind of life and expect shit just to be always exciting. Like, yeah, sometimes it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we got away. It's lit. And it's gonna be that next time where you get shot, he gets shot, your kid gets shot. Now you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was with him.
My baby.
I can't believe it either.
But she liked I think it was the sex. It was the raw. Remember, she said he have sex like a gangster. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
He has that like a good guy, but he has sex like a gangster. I was just like, all right, well, next time I have sex with you, I'm gonna hit you in the back of the neck.
Yeah, shut your long neck ass up. Don't. She. Okay, just boil it down to the point where Kamal goes out of town. I don't know his real name. I'm calling him Kamal. He goes out of town. I'm expecting with the misspelling of the word chaos, I'm expecting him to be like he's not out of town. He's gonna pop up in place of dude like I caught Chaz. But he actually goes out of town. He comes home, and this is where you get the Adam and Eve moment where it's like, I can't believe the same shit is happening the same way.
Yeah. Before we get there, what's his name was a sucker too? Chaos.
You said he's a sucker? Why?
This nigga just like, cause he didn't know bro was dating old girl until later because he was trying to get a job. And dude was just like, you know what? I want to help a man that's just got out of jail. I'm gonna give you this amount of money. I'm gonna take a chance with you. You know what I mean? And instead of being like you not only want to get this man for his money, he's helping you out, and you gonna take his girl after knowing, you know what I mean, at the end, and just like calling is like, and you're doing this in this man's house and he paying you, he putting money in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like you don't have no like that don't feel no kind of way for you.
Nah, because he's still on bullshit. He said in the beginning when he got out, he was like, what's dude name? I'm gonna have some of the homies pull up on him. It's like he's still on bullshit.
That's crazy. That nigga saw that was his girl, and he was just like pretty much teasing that nigga while he was like showing him the house. He was just like, hey man, she a rider in more ways than one.
It's a lot of, I want to say this, there's a lot of hoe ass niggas out there like that.
That's some
it's a lot of hoe ass niggas that meet you, know they've been with your girl before, and will say little slick shit like that to you. Why they do it, I don't know. But it's a lot of hoe ass niggas out there like that.
I mean, it's all comp at the end of the day, man. It's just like you don't want to ever think that somebody has got one up on you. Some dudes are just super competitive with everything, anything, and all. Like it's just like, oh, you had her, that means I can have her too.
Yeah, or it's like I
had her before you. Like it's like,
but it's like it be for no reason. Like you can meet a nigga right now. And it's like you married to your girl. He used to be with your girl, but he married with his own family, and he's still gonna give you that energy. Like, yeah, I remember back in the day when we used to go over there. Oh my bad, I was just talking about back in the day. Like, shut your goofy ass up. Like, what they got to do with anything? It's a lot of hoe ass niggas like that.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
I feel like it's just always gonna be that. Always gonna be like that because dudes are just competitive, and it's just like they want a nigga always want to have one up on you. Even if he don't know you.
Right. It's like I can't believe she moved on.
Yeah. Because niggas really don't move on from the chick. Like he might not even be talking to her no more, but he's still like holding on to like, I had that.
Yeah. And they be like, for what? Nigga, move on.
You gotta grow up, bro.
So was he? Yeah, I can say he was on whole shit, but I can say that's normal for whole ass niggas. Because this nigga had a whole family at home, but he's still over here doing bullshit.
He did. Man, it was like this nigga Kamal pulled up on her in the theater room that one day. That shit was funny as hell because she was just like, I mean, I'm gonna go on vacation. Nigga walked out of the room. She started texting right away, and she looked up. The nigga was like, forgot my phone.
But see, what I'm saying in that moment, when they captured that moment, the way he was looking at her, and he said, I forgot my phone. I was like, oh, she's texting him because that's where you see the first time chaos is spelled correctly.
Okay, I gotta go back and see that part.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this nigga's setting her up. And then I'm like, she's texting him not knowing it. And this nigga's going to pull up to the door like, oh, so you invited him over, huh?
Yeah, because he technically didn't know nothing because when he went out of town, he came back and heard them noises and he was just like, sliding down the wall like R&B video. I'm just like, dude, start bussing. Just shoot the dude. He's talking too much.
I'm leaving. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to kill nobody. I'm leaving.
But I also don't know how it feels to have that happen in my house.
House. I'm only talking for, like I said, when I be saying these things, I'm only talking for what I hope
would happen.
What I hope I would do. I hope I don't go get no weapon and run up in there. I hope.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know how that would have affected me. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't know this girl. Like, maybe if it happened, like, you know, right now I'm like in the marriage some years. You know what I mean? That's a little bit different than they only known each other for less than a year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have shot up the house for 5 months.
Do you think he killed his ex, or that was just they just got a divorce and moved on?
Ain't no telling.
Well, no, okay, no,
Yeah.
that was a dumb question. Only because he was actually researching how to get rid of bodies, so it was clear he hadn't did it before.
Right, but there will be a part 2, so they might try to roll that back in like he did do it, because he was kind of like he started to be a little crazy at the end. Like you can tell that he was, he had some issues.
He snapped like in Adam and Eve. He snapped. It was kind of like like you know what I've been through. I told you the whole story. You know the whole get down, and you do the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, that was cold. That was cold game when he had them both wrapped up, and it's like he was talking too much though. Like if I would have got to that point, I would have killed everybody in the house. If I would have got to that point, like I'm tying niggas up and I'm in there, so I wouldn't have did the whole crazy laughing, stabbing niggas and torturing. Like I wouldn't have did all that.
I just kind of hoped. I was hoping that he didn't kill Chaos's wife and kid, because I was like, "What the? They didn't do shit. Like they ain't have nothing to do with this."
Yeah, I think it would only matter because it's like it don't. It's almost like Chaos didn't care that when they died, he was like,
he didn't. He moved on.
Damn it, you bitch ass nigga. And then out of nowhere, he was just laughing like, "Nigga, you weak." Like nigga,
said, "Oh, bitch, you just jump ship like that." Like nigga, your
son is
your son is on the ground
leaking still, and he just sitting there. I thought he didn't die at first because he did shank him, but they didn't show him dead.
Yeah,
kind of just showed him going like this. So it's just like how you said before, like if you ain't showed a dead body, he might be a number 2. They didn't show old girl's dead body. She might be a number 2. Who knows where to go?
Yeah, we just heard the gunshot. We didn't see.
We don't know who died. We just know he went on a date.
Yeah, a blind date in the same place he took her.
Yeah, so ain't no telling. Like they making a part 2. Kind of know where it's gonna go. But
you say you know where it's gonna go. What you think?
Well, I hope. Let's say what I hope. My predictions is gonna be like the same thing is gonna happen with old girl. It's just gonna be a little bit of a mixture. You know what I mean? They're gonna probably try to bring. She might find out that nigga, possibly killed his ex-wife or something like that if she died. You know what I mean? And then she's gonna find out, maybe be with some other dude, and then it's gonna go back to that. I hope that Chaos and the other girl ain't dead, and they kind of like do something with that.
I think so. I think because I haven't seen no preview for part 2. You just told me they was making one.
Me either. I just saw the cover.
Okay, so I think in part 2, Chaos ain't dead. The girl is dead. Chaos ain't dead. Chaos is out for revenge though. So they're gonna show. I wish I knew his name in the movie, but they're gonna show Kamal settle down with this new girl, have a family. Chaos kind of gets with his wife, like, you know what I mean? Like seduces her. Now he's fucking his wife. And then it comes to a point where it's another showdown. He like, oh, you think that's your child? That's really my baby. Now Kamal is crazy again. We have another showdown, him and Chaos.
Yeah. That'd be stupid.
No, that would work. It's for revenge, man.
I would not want to see another showdown with him and Chaos.
If he's alive, it's gonna have to be.
If he's alive for sure, he's gonna get his revenge. But it's just like, is that gonna be the whole film?
It's gonna come to that. I think it's gonna come to that. I think, like you said, it's gonna be a point where his wife finds out he might have had something to do with killing the other girl. Yeah. So that's gonna be in the back of her mind to where she's investigating, but she also gonna fall in love with Chaos and then get pregnant by Chaos, have Chaos's baby. But Kamal think it's his baby, and they raising. It's gonna be some twisted shit.
I hope so. I hope it's not predictable. Because I rocked with this one up until the torturing part. I didn't think the torturing needed to happen, but the rest of the movie it flowed pretty well, and it was. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to like movies that just are like straight to the point. Like why the movie got to be 2 hours?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Let's get
the torture scene was a little long. I'll say that because they showed her breaking out the damn tape for like 10 minutes. I'm like, y'all just want to show her ass.
That's all.
That's what that was.
Tell me she didn't look like the girl from New Jersey Drive.
Which one?
The one with the what was it called? She had the pro style gel fade.
Nah, they didn't look the same. The one in New Jersey Drive was thicker.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, they was both thin.
Nah, the New Jersey. No, I ain't saying she was super thick. I'm saying she was thicker than her.
Okay. But yeah.
She looked like Molly from Insecure, if you ask me.
Really?
The one from this.
Well, yeah, she did cut her hair off at some point.
Yeah.
I was looking at her with hair, but I get what you're saying. I get how you can see that.
Yeah. But we ready to rate this, man?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, don't do it yet, man. Let me find this. You put me on the clock when you start, then you just sitting there waiting.
I can do mine. So like I know what mine is.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna give this movie a right, and a right.
I'm gonna give it a right, and a right.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a dope film, man. Kamal Smith is one of them underground niggas. He be that nigga play crazy good.
He do. And I think that's why I like the film, because it was like it was believable. Like I wasn't like a big fan of the story, just like you said, it's been told a much. It's not like super original, but like it was I like the characters he plays.
Yeah. His characters be convincing as fuck.
The girl could have the girl did her thing, you know what I mean, as far as like her being like a hood girl, whatever, you know what I mean? She did her thing. Like she's just super delusional and stupid. You know what I mean? Dumb to the motherfucker. Ain't got no sense. Ladies, if you see yourself in that person, get your life together, man.
She was very hood to all aspects, to where she didn't want to accept a better life.
Nah, she didn't. It's like you gotta leave the trash where it's at, man. You know what I mean?
I don't want to call it trash.
Just trash, bro. Like trash in a way to where it's like not looks wise, just the fact that you're stuck in this like ghetto mentality. I can see if you still just wasn't attracted to the Kamal's character and you didn't like the fact that he was trying to buy you, but just want a better life, period.
Just be honest, man. If he ain't what you looking for, do that. Just be like, man, I like kicking it with you, but I don't want to settle down. Do that. Like, don't accept this nigga's love just to be like, I might fall in love with him later. That's the dumbest logic ever. If you waiting on this nigga to get out of jail, say that.
Yeah.
This shit was dumb.
It was, but it happens. It happens
It does
all
happen.
the time. It happens right. It's happening right now as we speak. Somebody doing something stupid right now.
Right fucking now.
Like, get your life together, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, man, like, share, subscribe, talk back, wherever. If you there, let us know what y'all thought about this movie, and we out.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.